everybody. This is STORYHIVE on location in Vancouver with Van City. Beats, eats,
and more.
Right? A little too fast here. Let's try it
again.
One more time.
All right.
This is Van City. Beats, eats, and more with Kazi. I'm joined today by DJ Static, aka Mike.
What's going on?
We're hanging out with him here at his place, Vancouver-based DJ and co-founder of WEFUNK Radio, one of the longest-running funk and hip-hop mix shows in the game that still broadcasts on Montreal CKUT 90.3 FM. From rocking park jams to playing festivals around the world, Static's been a steady force in the street dance and music community for over 2 decades, almost 3, with deep crates and deeper roots. He's here to share the sounds and stories that keep the culture alive. Let's welcome DJ Static on the show. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Beautiful day out. Yep.
So yeah, I want to start off with, I guess, the very beginning of where are you from? When did you come here?
Yeah, well, it goes back almost 50 years. So it's a long story.
Yeah,
I'm from Hong Kong. My family moved here in '88. Musically, I started playing, I think, in junior high because one of my friends had turntables at home. So it's like we were messing around. He played school dances. I think the company became Master Plan. And then I moved to Montreal in '95, and that's really where things got rolling. We started WeFunk in '96. We were first-year university students at McGill.
Yeah. And
that's been going till now. So 30 years next year.
Yes, which is huge, dude.
Yeah.
To keep anything going for that long.
No, yeah. It's like a lifetime and a half. It's pretty amazing.
So how old were you then when you moved here in
18.
18?
Oh, I was 11.
Okay.
Did high school here and then university, Montreal.
What was the first time that you can remember when you fell in love with hip hop?
Man, tapes. Kids in elementary school, the end of elementary school, were passing me tapes. I still have some over there. Like dub tapes, like Boogie Down Productions, Ice-T, stuff like that. So that, and it's crazy because I didn't speak English then, so I was just mouthing the lyrics without knowing what it meant.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot. I didn't go to ESL school. It was tough. My parents put me in a straight like English school, regular. But I think thanks to the music, I kind of picked up pretty fast. Yeah, because I grew up, my parents, like, it's not a typical hip-hop story. My parents, my dad mainly listened to music. My mom less so. He just listened to classical. Yeah. So it's just Beethoven, Mozart, music, Brahms, like all of my childhood till 11. And then this whole world opened up when I came over. So, yeah.
And during that time here in Van City, like, musically speaking, what was around?
What was around? Kilo C was around, Crispy Biscuit. Okay. And that completely just changed the game for me. Like, it's not only was it a mix show, and there was no other in really, not too many in Canada at the time. It was also one of the best.
Like, this is a radio show?
Yeah.
Okay, what?
In Vancouver.
What frequency did that play on?
That was on Co-op Radio, 102.7.
Okay.
Yeah, he's less active now, but I think he just set off a whole movement. I know people that, like my generation, just grew up on that and listened religiously. 2-hour show is on a school night. We would tape it with a 2-hour tape.
Yes.
Like starting at midnight, flip it at 1, if I remember.
And so essentially what he's explaining is that there's a blank cassette tape that you could buy that could only record a certain duration of time.
Yeah.
And that's what you meant by you had to flip
The
it.
longest was probably like a 2-hour tape with 1 hour on each side.
Yes. So when it would run out, then you had to quickly flip it and keep recording if you wanted to record the 2-hour show.
The live radio show, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then how did you want to start, like, how did you know you wanted to start getting into DJing?
Man, a lot of it is just like kind of where life took me. I like my friend in junior high. It was like it wasn't really a conscious thing. Like we were friends. The turntable was around, so I just started messing around. And listening to the show was a big inspiration. And then moving to Montreal, just like I started linking up with like different promoters, event organizers, the street dance community, and it just kind of I just landed in the right place at the right time. At that time, there's like I guess people like go back to the 80s. There's a strong kind of street dancing in Montreal, and it dipped, and then Revival. By the time I showed up around mid '90s, it was like, yeah, really picking up steam. So I just it just fell into place. Yeah, everything was just going with the flow. I never really like, especially the radio show. It was like nobody listened to us. Like, it was a small, like, two college kids doing. Our first slot was 4 to 7 a.m. right before class.
Oh my gosh!
Like, we just did it because we
so
wanted
early.
to. I know.
You're like, I don't want to get up for class or to study,
I
but
would
I
have.
will for the radio show.
You know, yeah, everything was just, yeah, with no expectations. We just did it because we wanted to.
So Montreal, the show started. How did you start getting connected to the dance community specifically there?
It was all through one club night called Rock Deep. We did it on Tuesday nights at Club Saphir. Yeah, we had Juju Crew, shout out Solid State Crew. Like, they pretty much put on the night. Chameleon, Dana, I had a meeting. I still remember. Yeah, they just approached us. Like, at that time we were, yeah, just young DJs just starting out. Me and Nick, and we met up with them. They said they want to do a street dance focused night. And it's me, Nick, Professor Groove, and a couple other DJs, Chiba Kid, Rossel. We were the weekly residents, and then everyone would come out. I still, like, up to this day, like, a lot of people that come through Vancouver, I talk with them, I reminisce about, like, yeah, just Rock Deep back around like, we had a show. It wasn't the longest run, 2000 to 2005 maybe, but it really set the tone for, like, my sound. Oh, who used to pass through? Oh, of course, Flow Rock used to come through a lot. DKC, Dazzle. I think Nubian Nene came through. Waukesha came through.
Yes.
Monster Pop came through. Just a lot of people, good dope dancers. Like that was like a starting point for a lot of people too. Like myself. So Spicy, Alex, yeah, shout out. Yeah, big influence on me. For sure.
Yeah. What was the Montreal scene like then?
It was lively. I was like, man, I don't have the energy to gig that much. Like, playing almost like 5 nights a week kind of thing. It was like,
while being in university?
Yeah, there's a lot. And then I just did music after that too. So a lot of things popping off. I was lucky to be involved, like a lot of smaller battles. It was a very tight scene.
By doing music, you mean you started producing, or?
No, never.
Okay.
I never branched out. Yeah, I just stuck to DJing. Like, man, it's crazy because I don't even, technically, I'm not as sound as I like to be.
Yeah.
Like, I want to, like, hone that before I branch out to, like, a lot of people, why don't you B-boy? I'm like, I'm almost 50. Like, I just want to perfect my DJ.
But what aspect of, I guess, the DJing part, you know, that you have chosen to pursue and embody that you love the most? Like, why did that speak to you the most?
Just discovering new music. Like, my career, like, in music is very different from most DJs. Like, I approach it like from, like, because of WeFunk, I've had to, like, just have a constant rotation of new music, not like replay like hits and anthems like a lot of club DJs, right?
Right.
So
that's a totally different approach.
Very different approach, and it's a blessing and a curse because it's a lot of work, but I do enjoy it.
Like the dig.
The dig, yeah, and people appreciate it. We're lucky because nowadays it's like radio shows and streams and mixes online are very dime a dozen, but we started early enough that we have a decent following and people trust us week to week and come back. But I see like a lot of our guests, and we're blessed to have just a lot of people pitch in. It's definitely not about me and Nick. They add to the sound so much to just bring something new, and then we usually get the guest mix like a week before airing, and then we try to cook up something that complements the guest mix. Sometimes it's a challenge. It's like, oh, you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm like I want to kind of one up them in a way sometimes. So it keeps me on my toes and it's fun.
What do you think has been some of the best things that have come out of WeFunk and doing this show for almost 30 years?
Man, just like yeah, linking up with legends that I basically I would go down to Seymour Street here in high school and buy tapes of like Lord Jazz from Lords of the Underground, like
Whoa.
Cash Money in Philly. Like they're big fans, and yeah, I'm just blessed to count them as family now. It's they've come through with guest mixes, just yeah, people I grew up on, and just like was so removed from, and then finding the connection through a radio station. So it's pretty amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Whoa. And what has it taken for you to do something consistently for 30 years? Like,
Maybe I'm not a real artist. I'm not that. I'm very consistent. Like I find a lot of like my artist friends. Like it's hard to keep something. It's very monotonous. You need to get in a rhythm and have a certain discipline, kind of thing. Yeah, it's doing the show is. It's not easy, but I just worked it into my routine. Basically, I have a rhythm week to week. Like this morning, I had my Zoom with Professor Groove. We recorded the opening talk for next week. We got the submission. I do the guest bookings. We got everything worked out after a lot
30
of years.
1,250
is our latest show. Yeah.
episodes.
Yes.
That is nuts. This is only our 93rd interview, and I thought that was a lot.
It's not a competition.
It's not. It's totally different mediums, too. We get it, okay? But still, like, that really put things in perspective for me, where I'm like, man, putting in your, quote-unquote, the 10,000 hours, you know, when you're able to create something consistently, that's, like... I don't know. I admire that level of discipline, especially coming from somebody who's like such a fluid nomad in how I live my life.
Yeah, yeah. We have had changes and stuff, but we managed to roll with it. That's the biggest being me leaving Montreal. Like we were an in studio radio show for the longest time, and then I left, and that's when I started pre-recording my sets here, giving it to Nick, and he would air it on FM. And then COVID hit and everything was shut down. The studio was not operating. The station told us to pre-record everything and just they would air it. And then we started going even more kind of online after that. And our guests, now we have guests from all around the world. So it's not, in the early years, like people would come through the studio and do really sick like sessions.
That's so fun. That, I mean, just like thinking about the live show element and having people come through. I'm curious to know because, you know, you DJ on this live mix show, which is a completely different process. And then there's DJing for the party and being the party rocker and the sound selector. And then also DJing for the battles. Yeah. Do you have a preference for which is your favorite? Or do you like each one?
I like the radio show the most.
Yeah.
By far. Just because there's no, like, I book all the guests, I correspond with them and try to give them an idea what we're aiming for. I always tell them, like, this is complete freeform radio. Like, there's no dance floor pressure. So you can really go deep with the selection, play unknown songs, like album cuts, not just singles, and just get deep. And that's what I enjoy about playing radio. Of course, like, rocking a party is fun, too, and it's a different energy. Radio is very selfish because
it's what you like.
Yeah, it's a one-way conversation. Pretty much is.
And you're like, and if you don't like it, you can change your frequency.
You know it.
Figuratively and literally.
Yeah. So like that's what I love about radio. Man, the craziest, like just in terms of how much the radio has touched people is amazing because we've been invited to DJ a bunch of our listeners' weddings. We don't we don't know them. Yeah. But they're like, you're like family. I've grown up on you like 10, 15 years. Right? And then the parents make fun of them. They're like, he's been like, they went from like a nerdy kid in the bedroom just listening to you guys to like this successful whatever, anything, right?
Wow.
And we've just been very blessed. And those are some of the highlights because they share the big day of someone's life with just to share music in that context after just doing radio, right?
Oh my God. Can you tell us about a story of like someone you met through doing that, through the show?
Man, one of the first weddings was in Memphis. Jacob Braden, shout out.
Yeah.
yeah, it was just crazy because man, we had like fried chicken, southern food. We had like these little like record stores that no one knew at the time. Was super early, like going way back. It wasn't like dug through just dusty old record stores in Memphis or Seoul and stuff.
And that's like a music capital.
Music capital, like Mecca, one of them. It's went to the Stax Museum.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Stax is a legendary soul label. And,
yes, that's right.
So Booker T and people like that, Aretha. That was a fun trip. And what a many.
Wow, that's cool. So what you're saying to me is like there's a pressure that you feel when you have to DJ for battles and parties because of the instant human response.
Not even a pressure. It's just the nature of playing party. You want to build up the energy, whereas our goal with the radio is a bit different. We want to expose new music.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about DJing then battles and parties? Personally.
Yeah, I like them, but I still like the radio better. And I'm a homebody, so I like to just do my own thing.
In what way would you say like you feel like you've witnessed or seen music be transformative, either on yourself or on others?
Connecting me with a community, both wherever I go, like Montreal, Vancouver, worldwide, just just being kind of immersed in that community is what music brought me.
How do you feel about Vancouver's hip hop community, especially when you moved back after being in Montreal? Like you moved back, I guess, in the early
2009. 2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were in Montreal for like a solid like 15 years or something.
Yeah. It's different. Like street dance was a lot more, less street. Like it was a very friendly battles, like good vibes. I'm not mad at that. It's very different from like what I saw in Montreal when I came out here.
What brought you back here?
My folks were getting older. Yeah, my mom passed like shortly after I moved back. And that and French. My French was never that good. Yeah, my French was never that good.
Yeah.
I shout out to everyone who's bilingual who spoke to me in English, so I never learned. No.
Yeah, that's so real.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding, but it's great because in the hip hop community in Montreal, like everyone was bilingual, so they see I'm struggling, they switched to English, and I had it easy. I had it easy.
But it's hard to live there and get a job there if you don't speak French.
That's it. So
I lasted 6 months, bro.
Right.
You got 15 years.
Yeah, I did music and I worked also part-time at McGill English, so lucky.
Musically speaking, who are you inspired by lately?
Ooh, that's such a big question because I'm inspired by like 50 years of music. Like every single week we try to get all that in the mix and represent it all fully and not miss out on anything.
Like within the 50-year range?
Yeah. Try to cover a bit of everything, not just be new music focused, old music focused, and just tie it all together and make the connections.
You know, with the way that you're seeing DJing evolve, what elements do you think need to like remain true and continue forward, especially as technology has changed the way that people are learning to DJ?
Ooh, man, I think the sound comes first. It's very easy to like listen to waveforms and like you got to trust your ear and train your ear because what you hear, what the audience hears is what you hear. It doesn't matter if like waveforms are matched up or lined up, this and that, and just.
Do you mean visually?
Visually, like the programs now is very easy to mix visually, but just going beyond that into how it sounds and the vibe, whether it meshes. Now it's very like I don't even want to start DJing now because it's so easy to put together a set that's all uniform. There's no dynamic. There's no changes. I was just talking to Rena about this yesterday because she's started DJing and just sharing a bit of what I know. Just moving around in tempo styles, even stuff that might not necessarily be locked in and easy to mix, like try to make those transitions.
So as you know, this show is Van City Beats Eats and more.
more.
And I brought you some treats. These are from, you want to get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so these are from a Greek bakery that is on Broadway near Bayswater, Balaclava, one of those streets that start with a B. It's called Parthenon, and it's amazing. They have such a sick deli. I had like a pita wrap earlier today, and you know, we've got our good Greek classic of spanakopita, and this one I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like the phyllo pastry filled with the feta cheese.
Sure is good.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Greece? You like Greek food?
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. We went during the financial crisis. It was like protests
In
in the
2008?
streets. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We went to Athens.
What was happening over there at that time?
It was just like the promoter, he was driving us around like every street we wanted to take. There would be we got to turn around. It was wild, but it was still good times.
Yeah.
We played so hard. Like I think the waitress came up to the booth and say, the people were like knocking my drinks down when I bring them out. Like, they take it easy. Like,
whoa.
we're playing like it's just like rah like boom bap like MOP anti-up type joints all night, and it was just crazy.
Like, she's like, y'all need to calm down because I can't do my job.
Yeah, I don't even know if she was serious, but that was funny.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have my friends are in Greece right now, and that's part of why I decided to go for this bakery, because I'm like, I'm so jealous of all your eating.
Right.
Like, I think feta cheese might be my favorite kind of cheese. Do you have a favorite kind of cuisine?
Ooh, man, I like ramen a lot. A lot, so I'm in the right city, in Vancouver. But they stopped doing those, like, the eating contests.
What
I never
eating
get a chance-
contest?
Like, if you can eat 10 bowls, it's free, kind of thing.
You want to be up for the challenge?
Yeah, I'm still up for it. I never got a chance to do it. I always wanted to.
Oh my gosh, I think you should instigate that, and that become like a WEFUNK marathon, food marathon of some sort.
Yeah. For a good cause.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you know, CKUT is still fundraising right now. They're doing the fund drive.
Yes, annual funding drive. So CKUT.ca. We got treats for the people. We're so lucky this year. We got a custom hockey jersey, WeFunk custom jersey, and
I put in my donation for under your guys' show because I want a chance to win this. And obviously support community radio.
Yeah, no, CKUT has been our home parent station since '96. CKUT.ca it's a really good station that really brings the community together, and it's like mind blowing, especially for like younger programmers. Like we started there at First Year University, just exposed us to so much music, culture, perspectives, politics, just everything.
That is what I love about college radio, for sure.
Yeah,
it's like I like how you're like saying like it's a selfish space to make music, you know, or share music because it is what you like.
Yeah.
And I think that's the dopest part about creating the show is because then you have all these different people and their different concepts for shows.
Yes.
And that they're all in one meeting place where they can connect with one another and exchange.
Yeah. It's just completely wild. Folk music people who specialize in old jazz, like different cultural communities, Korean, I think Haitian, just a bit of everybody.
Yeah. So annually they do the fund drive to keep the radio show going. If you go on that website right now, you're able to actually click where you want, like which radio show you want to support. Right. And if you hit WeFunk, then your name goes into a pool for a draw for the jersey.
Yes.
Slash possible other things like a hat.
There's a hat and a hockey jersey. It's all custom, made by like longtime WeFunk listeners that are pitching in, like just giving back. So yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, last year was a Letterman jacket, was it?
Yeah.
That jacket.
that was crazy.
Right, that's the picture. That's the jacket he's wearing in his profile, or the photo that we used for the artwork.
Right. Shout out to Huck. Yeah, in Atlanta.
And so this is the same guy who's making the jersey.
Yeah, he's been coming through like I think the 3rd year now. He did custom Air Force Ones last
What?
year.
Yo, that's tight.
Yo, I don't know if I can say this. He just supplied the whole like Mary J. Blige tour like dancers with jerseys.
What?
Yeah, so he's doing good work.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, have you met her?
No.
I'm just gonna keep asking who he's met. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
Proper. It's
Proper, not too salty. The feta is good. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's really good with chocolate. Wow. So, it's almost been an hour. It's been dope to hear a little bit more, especially like deeper into WEFUNK roots, where you've come from, how you've arrived here. And yeah, I'm really excited about the possibility of Brazil next year.
Wow,
bro.
you're telling me? Yeah, I would love to make that happen.
Yeah, and if you definitely do need a host or an MC.
Yes.
That would be sick. Someone to help organize and bring people together, because that would be a sick party.
You do that every time, everywhere you go, you do a lot of that, and I see that.
Where would you, which city would you want to do it in?
I don't know that many cities. You're like testing my geography.
Of Brazil?
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's only, like, I only know really like Rio.
But it's so big, there's like
Yeah.
so many cities, I'm sure. But yeah, I know.
Somewhere with a beach. If anyone has recommendations out there,
Yes.
doesn't need to be in any of the major big cities, but in Brazil, if anyone has any recs
Yes.
on somewhere by the water and good weather,
Wow. Yeah.
you know,
Sounds pretty good.
and
to
the
me.
good food.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much
thank
for
you.
your time, for your stories, and also like all your contributions to not just Vancouver, but like Canada, the world.
No, it's
holding down like a very, important, I think, era of music. Like you just said, like you try to span all 50 years in each episode and with the different guests that you bring on board.
Yeah.
And like, I hope that it continues on for like decades more.
We're in too deep to stop. Like at this point, like,
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, can't. Yeah.
Any last things you want to say or put out there into the world before we close our live stream?
No, thank you for the opportunity. Like I don't do a lot of interviews. I usually let the music do the talking, but it's nice to revisit like different chapters with you as we like head towards the 30th. It's nice to kind of look back. A nice look back.
Oh, I forgot I did want to ask you something, actually.
Yeah, go
I'm going
for
to
it.
ask you now. Because right now I've been really interested in like within an artist and a creative's journey, they cross certain thresholds or hit certain milestones for themselves personally.
Yeah.
Like for me, for example, I feel like when I got to MC Van Street Dance Fest,
Yes,
that was a
yes.
milestone for my own
sure.
personal growth and creative growth, and like a moment that I felt very witnessed and a sense of belonging within the community.
Yes.
Like, what would you say that those moments were for you in your music and creative journey? Like a crossing of a threshold or feeling.
I think maybe our first like tour abroad. I think we were flown to Switzerland for just one gig. Early in our career, and that was pretty amazing. I think we also like luck played. We were just super lucky. Like iTunes Radio when it was like popping up, like first starting in the early 2000s, we got added to the radio directory, and that's how we started getting feedback. But before it was a local Montreal FM show, so no feedback except like. At our time slot too, just really crazy people.
Yeah.
Like
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we got listed in iTunes, we started hearing, I think, from all over. Like started hearing from Brazil and Japan. There's places we didn't know even listened to us, and that really cracked it open. Like all the weddings are very really appreciate those. And the just guest mixes week to week. It's not like. Nothing big like a milestone, but just the fact that there's support enough to have a really dope guest every week that listens to the show and want to pitch in. Yeah, that means a lot. Yeah.
I love that. It's like the small moments, you know, but they're actually big.
Yeah.
In incremental ways. Dope. Well, thank you,
Yeah,
Static,
thank you.
for being here. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in, who watched the show. Shout outs to Parthenon once again for the yummy eats. And to Sean and to Claire for also being here. Y'all have been watching Van City Beats Eats.
Oh my God.
Come on, Mike! Y'all have been watching Van City Beats Eats and more. Bye.